an animal, a species that has been extinct for 10,000 years. What the is going on?
Do you have any idea how big these things were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
6 feet, 200 something pounds.
Yeah. You guys ever those are the wolves on Game of Thrones?
I know. And the fact that someone is smart enough to figure out how to do this is just as mind-boggling.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, what they did was they genetically engineered a cell. They took DNA from items, fossils, basically.
Antique
they took
DNA
from so they took this DNA. They took out certain genomes from a dog, for example, and replaced genomes from this wolf. Then they did this whole other sort of thing
from this what? What did he say?
Wolf.
Did he say wolf?
Huh? And they impregnated.
No, hold on. He said wolf, right? He said wolf.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Gabe, say wolf.
Wolf.
Okay, you said wolf.
I said it, baby. I just said it low.
All right, good. I'm sorry. I apologize.
They take this cell and then they impregnate a embryo, basically, and they genetically modified embryo, and they impregnate a dog. They had to find the right dog to do it with. They put that into a dog. They got the dog pregnant, and that dog birthed these two, Romulus and Remus.
Yeah,
amazing.
Really amazing, man.
What is the plan past this? Like, are they going to try to repopulate that whole species?
They're actually close to regrowing limbs, human limbs. They've done it on a mouse. So the next steps, I don't know if they have how they're gonna
grew an ear on the mouse's back or something.
Grew a foot, right?
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Grew a leg and grew a tail and grew an ear. Yeah,
we were saying something about pig, right? So it was always a pig,
like that. Yeah.
But I mean, all right. This is something I read was this could up the ecosystem.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why these things are extinct, right? Survival of the fittest, the food chain. They didn't make it. There's a reason why. I don't know what the reason is, but
so the theory behind that is that once population of other animals decreased, that meant that they had to be faster to chase smaller animals. So that's where the smaller wolves came into play, and coyotes, and they started taking those animals that were a little bit faster. So that caused a famine amongst the dyers, and they just died off.